Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best 3D printers in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these 3D printers, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which 3D printer are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. ELEGOO Mars Pro, best budget option. Unveiled back in 2017, the ELEGOO Mars remains one of the most popular desktop 3D printers for consumers on a strict budget. The ELEGOO Mars Pro makes incremental improvements on what was already a very good 3D printer. Sensibly, the design of the ELEGOO Mars Pro remains in step with that of the original, making it easier for us to pick out the differences and weigh them up side by side. Distancing ourselves from the machines, it's clear that the Mars Pro is all about ease of use, benefiting from a raft of marginal changes that as a whole add up to better usability. In general, you can expect high-quality prints from the ELEGOO Mars Pro. The Mars Pro's masking LCD screen packs 2560 by 1440 pixels across a 5.5-inch screen diagonal, equating to a pixel size of 47 microns. In line with a vast number of current desktop MSLA printers, this indicator of print resolution keeps the Mars Pro competitive with smooth print surfaces that capture fine details well. Only by holding it up to the light and getting close can you see the staircase effect of the print being comprised of voxels. As a starter resin 3D printer, the ELEGOO Mars Pro is a fine choice. It's obvious that user feedback has shaped what ELEGOO started with last year's Mars into something better, and all while retaining an aggressively affordable price tag to boot. Number 4. Dremel DigiLab 3D40, best high-end 3D printer. Dremel's 3D printer produces quality prints and it's easy to use, but the proprietary filaments required for the DigiLab 3D40 are pretty expensive. Schools looking to get 3D printing into the curriculum for the first time will find this model an easy fit for several reasons. The 3D40 Flex is a snap to set up and use, and it showed good overall print quality with few misprints in our testing. Also, it employs user-friendly software based on the same Cura open source platform that many popular 3D printers use. And it can connect via Ethernet, USB or Wi-Fi, or by plugging in a USB thumb drive containing the source file to be printed. The 3D40 has a clean, smart design that shares the silver and blue color scheme of Dremel tools. It's an enclosed printer, so the large print area is surrounded by plastic panels that keep fingers away from the moving and hot parts. The front and top covers are clear so you can see what's going on and open to provide easy access. The covers can't be locked though, so younger printers will need to be supervised. The 3D40 is fairly simple to set up, but does require some time and preparation. After unboxing, you have to put the tape on the print bed, install the filament and level the print bed. This is a semi-automatic process. The printer detects the print bed itself, but you have to turn a screw underneath it to adjust the height. The Dremel DigiLab 3D40 is a solid 3D printer that produces high-quality prints most of the time at decent speeds. It also boasts a simple-to-use software, making it a good pick for a classroom or lab that needs to produce 3D prints quickly and without fuss. Number 3. Ender 3 V2, best mid-range option. The Ender 3 V2 3D printer is a perfect entry-level printer for anyone who wants to have their first taste of 3D printing, and that too without breaking the bank. What's best about this model is its clear and simple user interface, as well as a 4.3-inch color screen. It's a plug-and-play, easy-to-use 3D printer that you can use right out of the box. Just install the filament cartridges and you're ready to go. It has carborundum glass platform that enables the hotbed to heat up quickly. The filament process is easy with a rotary knob on the outside. The Ender 3 V2 feels pretty distinctive for the number of small and inoffensive features it introduces. It's no stretch to think that a lot of what's present here is the result of popular community mods or at the suggestion of the mind-bogglingly large user base Creality has amassed. Others seem to be flights of fancy. Most budget printers come with a cheap LCD screen, but Creality now throws in a newly developed color screen that also shows a new user interface. Screen options are still navigated by a click wheel though, which makes for some moments of confusion each time we forget and try to use it as a touchscreen. The fully enclosed design makes it very safe for beginners and hobbyists, as it protects the users from the high temperatures required to print and ensures that no external filament movement occurs. The price point, simplicity, and the safety make it a really great choice for an entry-level 3D printer. Number 2. Creality Ender 3 Max. Best runner-up. The Creality Ender 3 Max is a sizable 3D printer that has made quite an impression after its 2020 release, with promises to be an amazing 3D printer that users will love. The Ender 3 Max will interest makers who want to print big without investing big. Keeping in tradition with Creality's Ender 3 line of churning out prints reliably and with little effort, the Ender 3 Max hits the sweet spot between affordability, functionality, and accessibility. Although dressed in old clothes, this 3D printer is suitable both for entry-level users looking for a genuine machine that needs little effort to get it up and running, as well as more experienced makers looking forward to modding and upgrading the printer to their liking. Bid farewell to noisy 3D printing since the Ender 3 Max proudly ships with an all-new TMC 2208 high-performing silent driver. This crucial component makes all the difference in the world when it comes to reducing the noise your 3D printer makes when printing. Creality claims that they slapped on a highly resistant modular hot-end kit on the Ender 3 Max that's a cut above everything else. The copper extruder nozzle screams long-lasting quality and benefits users with a bunch of features such as smooth extrusion. Another feature that makes this 3D printer very deserving is the redefined linear pulley system that guarantees a smooth and stable 3D printing experience. You can rely on the moving parts of the Ender 3 Max worry-free to get the job done in a firm, sturdy manner that takes away all hints of flimsiness. Number 1. Qidi Tech X Max. Best overall. The manufacturer, Qidi Technology, is popular for its affordable yet powerful offerings. It's been able to provide some of the most advanced 3D printers at a cheaper rate than its counterparts. Although Qidi Tech X Max isn't too low in terms of price, it is worth the cost. The Qidi Tech X Max review provides the reason for keeping this machine at a bit of a higher price range. Among all the nice features, the first thing you'd notice is the large build space. Plus, offering users an opportunity to work with some of the trickiest filaments is not an easy job. The wonderful 3D printer with profound capabilities can provide few users with the most desirable results, and one cannot deny the fact that the machine is from a well-known manufacturer. If you're a beginner and do not want to get into trouble fixing parts of a printer together to start with your first print, this is what would help you keep things simple. The 3D printer kits are not for everyone. There are makers who believe in keeping settings as simple as possible. For those users, Qidi Tech X Max is a great aid. You can enjoy amazing print quality without requiring to engage in the hassle of complex settings. If you're working in your home, having a noisy machine could disturb a lot of other work. The same goes for small offices as well. Hence, the 3D printer is designed to offer quiet operation. It just produces a noise of 50 decibels. It really is one of the best. Buying guide. Resolution. 3D printer resolution is measured in microns, with FDM machines on the lower end of 25 microns and resin-based printers on the higher end around 100. The resolution of your final print is easily adjusted on an FDM printer. The layer height and belt tension are the most important factors when it comes to smooth printing. Resin printers are limited by the precision of their laser. Look for a printer that's easy to adjust with a higher number of microns listed in the specs. Printer manufacturers. As 3D printing is a growing multi-billion international market, we see an increasing trend in manufacturers setting up their own online stores. It's a move that gives a direct line to their users and bypasses the middleman. From a consumer perspective, the benefits of buying directly from manufacturers are clear: lower prices, direct support, and customer feedback. Some manufacturers even sell exclusively through their stores. As always, be sure to check on possible shipping or customs fees. Reliability. 3D printers are machines after all, and the only useful machine is one that's reliable. The world of 3D printing requires some complex algorithms that can only be handled by the smartest of machines, so it's best to choose 3D printers that aren't prone to having errors or breaking down.